Craig Parker here, Parker's Property Sourcing, just coming at you with another video today. And today's topic is estate agent secrets, what they don't tell property investors. Um, Estate agents, they could be your best friend or your worst enemies. In my case, and anybody watching my videos and subscribe to this channels, we got to make sure estate agents are on our sides because they are the gatekeepers to some fantastic property deals, to be honest. And on my journey of building this portfolio and going to networking events and going into hundreds of estate agents in and around the UK, I've met some really good people in estate agents that work there, and I've also made some good friends. So I'm going to let you into a few little things that can work in your favour when dealing with estate agents in this video. So, as I've just said, they're gatekeepers of all good deals, yeah? So your relationship with an estate agent, it really, really matters. Honestly, it really matters. You don't want to be their enemy. You want to be their best friends, yeah? You want to be in their mind all of the time, especially when you're in position to be buying your next property deal. You just don't know what's walking through their door on a day-to-day basis. So agents, they keep a list of all serious investors, yeah, and there are investors that get the call first. I know because I've been one of them, where somebody's come into the estate agent and the seller has said, look, I need to sell this property, I want you guys to put it on the market, so on and so forth. It matched all the criterias of which I spoke to the estate agent a few days before, and before he'd even booked a viewing to view it himself, he said to me, Craig, might be a deal here. He's coming just now. We've arranged to go and see him. Do you want to come with me and see the property? It impressed the seller to say that I brought an investor along, and it might be a quick sell. Don't even have to go on the market. Don't even have to do any work. That was a fantastic deal that I got under my belt and into my portfolio. And that's just because, I was on their hot list. Yeah. So you want to be on every estate agents in the areas that you're invested in. You want to be in their hot list. Yeah. You want to be in their good books, and you want to be somebody that they call as soon as a good deal comes through that door. Speed is everything. Yeah. So view, offer, send documents fast. And delays push you down the list. And this is so, so true. Estate agents want to make their commission. Just like us as an investor, we want to get a good investment. Estate agents want to make their commission. So we do it. We run our numbers before we do the viewing, so we're not wasting their time. We view it, it all adds up. Put the offer in, we get the documents over to them as quick as possible. Because if you move quick and you get things done good and fast with these estate agents, they get their money quickly. When another deal comes through the door, they're going to be like, I'm going to call Craig because I know that if he's interested in this and he wants to buy it and I can sell it to him, this deal is going to move quickly and I'm going to get paid on it as quick as possible. Yeah? So speed is everything. Relationship trumps one-offs, yeah? So stay in touch after deals. What I do, and even to this day, I'll still do it and I'll do it forever. Whoever sold me, if it's with an estate agent, I haven't bought all of my properties through an estate agent, to be fair, but the ones I have, whoever sold me the property, I'll go in there and bring them, a gift, a box of chocolates, some flowers, a bottle of wine. It just leaves a sweet taste in their mouth. Yeah? You have to stay in touch. And also, once you've bought the property and they've sold you the deal, go in there and say, look, thank you for that. That was beautiful. That's all rented now. Thank you so much for your help. Keep me on your list. If there's any deals like that come up again, call me first. Keep a relationship with these estate agents because it can go so far, and you can build some good relationships. And as I said, you just don't know what walks through their door on a day-to-day basis. And the good thing is with estate agents, they talk to each other. So your reputation will spread between the local offices, good or bad, because words get around, especially in this sector, especially if you're invested in areas with small, quiet areas where all the estate agents know each other. There might be 5 estate agents on one high street. They probably know each other and talk to each other, So for me, you have to make sure that you've got a good reputation and you're building up a good reputation of yourself. And that is also always do what you say you're going to do. If you're going to go to a viewing, go to it. If you view it and you don't like it, be honest with them. The numbers don't work, be honest with them. You have to explain to them, say, look, I'm an investor, I'm working on, my return on my investments. These numbers just don't stack. I could put an offer in, but it's going to be cheeky, sort of thing. Be honest with them. Don't waste any of their time, because time is valuable, So yeah, reputation is so important. And if you're a good, serious investor, they will then pass your details on to all the other agents in their chain. They could be calling you with deals galore, Solve problems as well. So vendors want solutions, yeah. Fast and flexible completions win sales, yeah, win deals, 100%. So if you're in the good books of an estate agent, they know that you can get a deal over the line very quickly. Maybe you're a cash buyer, or maybe you are a sourcer that have cash buyers like myself. Vendors want solutions sometimes quickly, yeah. So if a vendor wants to sell very quickly and the estate agent thinks, okay, I need somebody that's going to buy this property very fast, quick, with no like messing around. I want them to be fast and flexible to complete this deal. He could call me and I could pass it on to my investor list, and maybe we can get the deal over the line quickly, But that's building up a good credibility with all of these agents to know that I'm here to solve them problems, solve their vendors' problems as well, So my credibility helps them build up their credibility. And they definitely test seriousness. Proof of funds and solicitor ready. As I've said in previous videos, when you've done your numbers and you've called up to view that property, you need to make sure that if you're serious, which you are going to be a serious investor watching this channel, that you've got your agreement in principle ready, you've got your solicitors ready to go, and you've got your proof of funds, yeah? Your deposit or your full amount. But you need to make sure that that's all ready to go. So once you've viewed that property, yeah, you can then put your offer in. If that offer gets accepted the same day, and you can then show your proof of funds and that everything's in place and your mortgage in principle is in place and your mortgage offer's in place, for example, you will get the memorandum of sale on the same day, and that property will get taken off the market. Yeah, and that's good for the agent because they need to move their units as quick as possible. Yeah, so they definitely test seriousness. How quick do you move? What have you got in place? Communication is key. I'm always polite. I'm quick with my responses. I'm never pushy. I'm never pushy when I'm dealing with estate agents. I'm always calm. I understand where they're coming from. I've been in sales myself. I understand that it's a tough game at times. So I'm really I show a lot of empathy, yeah, to the estate agents, because I know how hard it is, and 2, because I want them to be on my side. I want them to be on my side. So communication is definitely key. Time wasting, too many viewings, no offers equals ignored. Be selective, be serious. So what that means is, if you're somebody that's just gonna book a load of viewings just to book it, yeah, it's wasting your time and it's wasting their time. Yeah, you need to be making sure you're spending, if you're gonna do a day of viewings, for me, you need to do at least an evening of running your numbers, checking out the properties that you want to view, doing a rough return on investment, doing everything you need to do first, so you know that I'm gonna view these 6, 7 properties in a day, or maybe more, depending on how busy you want to be. But I know what I want to offer. I know what rent I'm gonna get, so I know that if it's nice and everything adds up to what it looks like on the pictures and so on and so forth, I'm gonna put this offer in. Yeah, and the estate agent will smell that, and they would know that you're not wasting their time or your time. You're a serious investor. Yeah, repeat commissions, as I said in a few previous slides. Estate agents want to make their money. Yeah, they want to make their money. They want to sell to get their commission. Yeah, so agents want repeat business. So why not become their go-to buyer? So agents want serious. Just to wrap it up, agents want serious buyers, fast movers, and a certainty of sale. That's what they want. Yeah, certainty over price. A reliable offer often beats a higher one. Yeah, proof of funds equals trust. Um, don't be pushy, not responding, and don't be wasting their time. Yeah, investors, investors like ourselves, yeah, need to build trust in estate agents. Yeah, they need to be able to communicate with us. I'm a great communicator. I communicate with all my agents, even if I'm not in a position to be buying, or I'm going through a little bit of a low spell, or just a place where I've just invested and I've got no capital around me. I still keep in contact with them. Even if I say, oh, look, that property is doing so good, thank you so much, just pop in, boost their egos. You really have to. I'll tell you a quick story, yeah, before I wrap up this video, nice and quickly. I was sitting in my house one day. I got a call from an agent, and he basically said, "Look, Craig, got this property. It ticks all the boxes that we've spoke about, that you wanted, that you're after. But I will say, it has got a lot of interest, Craig, and there has been a few offers. But you're a good guy. We've become friends. I want to give you the opportunity to view it. Put an offer in. Thank you so much, mate." Did my numbers before going to view it. It all made sense. It's a property that I wanted. So I found out that the 2 offers that were put in were higher than what I wanted to offer. Yeah, they were higher than what I wanted to offer. But the agent knew that I was going to be transparent and honest. And if I did put a good offer in, yeah, I was going to make sure that I'm going to have my funds in place, my mortgage in place, my solicitors ready to go, and I'll get that deal over the line and property bought as quick as possible. Put my offer in, which was lower than the 2 higher offers. I got accepted and I won the deal. I didn't win the deal because I'm good looking and I got nice white teeth. I won the deal because of my credibility that I built up with the agent in previous deals. Yeah? So your credibility is so good. I won the deal despite having a lower offer because he trusted me to complete on time and effectively. Again, another video. Hope you enjoyed. I've been Craig Parker. Like and subscribe. Until next time.